Hey Sagittarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 24th, 2025. This is for Sagittarius. Last shuffle coming out for Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. So Sagittarius, what we have is dark thoughts and we have deception. Some of you are seeing the future deceptive, like in its most twisted form, mostly due to the fact that you see problems up ahead. You see issues if you were to say no. Someone desires to say no, but is not saying no. That's what I'm seeing here. Someone's going, I see problems in the future. I need to tell someone no. But they're telling you to not to rush into something. That divine timing is at play in your life. They're showing dark thoughts about the future. Once again, the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords. The deception is is based on whatever it is you're seeing right now. You can't imagine what's up ahead. No matter how the present moment looks, the future is that much brighter, but you will not be able to see it based on your current events or the current circumstances. Because I feel that Spirit is showing you certain things so that you can get prepared. That's so that you can be confident enough to be like, no, nope, we're not doing this. No. Angels are saying no with all caps and an exclamation point. Dark thoughts are the Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, and Judgment. That's your energy in this, and that's where they're coming from with dark thoughts. It's that what you see right now, based on how things are going right now, you cannot see how successful you're going to be. Some of you may be concerned about, will I ever get married in the future? If you're not married at this point, you may go, will it ever happen for me? The angels are saying, not right now, it's not happening, but it's mostly because you may be in a situation that it's judgment means this happens over. It's repetitive. I'm in a repetitive situation. It's constant problem after problem. I see it very clearly and I'm very disappointed. And I know I have to separate from this situation no matter what it is. It could be a job, it could be a romantic partner, it could be a family dynamic, it could be friends. Whatever it is, we're looking at the situation going, this was what happens over and over again. So we're basing the future off of the past. This is what was happening. It will continue to happen. And so I'm seeing someone who's kind of like, this looks like a defensive energy, a defensive stance. Seven of Wands is typically like, don't, nobody goes here. You understand? We're just going to keep it moving, but we're consistently repeating a cycle. I see an issue up ahead and Spirit is showing it to you so you can prepare yourself. You want to use the color cyan. That color helps to build one's confidence. It's a color. I mean, you got to be confident as a mofo to wear that color though, because it just makes it's a beautiful color. But then you wear it, and it's like, well, you know, you're standing out like a highlighter. But at the same time, that's what that color builds. That's the frequency that comes off of a person when you wear this, or you have it around, or I mean, you can use it as a screensaver just to remind you that, yeah, I need to focus right now. I mean, right now, the past is inconsequential and the future is not even based on my past or even the present moment. My future is much better than whatever it is I could ever imagine, because all I can imagine is the same thing I've been going through over and over and over again, because that's what it looks like now. Right? So deception is the Three of Cups and the Page of Swords. The deception is, if you just wait, things will get better in a certain circumstance. You're meant to kind of separate from this circumstance, or something's meant to end or just be done with in it. But waiting doesn't mean that, okay, this is going to continue and maybe it'll get better, maybe I'll be happier with it, maybe I'll find a way to cope. They don't want you to rush, because there is divine timing in your situation. Don't rush to get married. Someone here, that's another aspect. They're saying, do not rush to get married. The answer may be no for you. When someone's like, oh, let's get married, you may be like, I want to get married, just not to you. You know, that I'm seeing that energy, but I also see things happening really, really fast. So just don't rush anything, because it's already rushing. It's already moving pretty fast. You want to say, I go with the flow and feel my connection to the stream of life, because your connection to the stream of life pretty soon, I mean, it's like a rough tide, but you're going to end up on shore, just where you need to be. You don't want to The minute you start rushing, you're going to go against the stream, and you'll be find yourself way out in the middle of the Pacific, and that's not where you want to be, right? Um, so fragmented energy is Six of Wands and the Nine of Wands, and this tells me that what fragments you is waiting, because you may feel like you're at the end of your freaking rope. Nine of Wands says, I'm at the end of my rope. I'm wounded. I've been fighting. My knuckles hurt. My face is bruised. My eyes, both eyes are blackened. I'm tired. Not necessarily that you are actually having physical altercations. That's not what I mean. But at the same time, someone may be in that situation. And Spirit's like, don't worry, they're about to be out of here. But fragmented energy tells me that your energy may be scattered, and a lot of it is because of the like looking at the past and basing your future off of what you've been going through. And so on top of that, you're saying all I can see right now is me expecting to continue to do what I'm doing, right? Listen and connect to your intuition and trust it. Your confidence may be dashed when it comes to your intuition. For many of you, the reason for that could be that I thought something was a sure bet and it turned out to be a dud. That will blow someone's confidence. That's the problem too. What I find when you deal with betrayal trauma, you deal with someone who's betrayed you. They don't have to cheat to betray you. They could just misrepresent themselves, and then you sign on. And then afterwards, you're just like, not only are you betrayed and you feel disappointed by the person, you feel hurt by that person, but you're also disappointed in yourself, because you're like, I thought I was smarter than that. I should have seen this. Because you, hindsight's always 2020. You look back, you go, dang, there were signs, and I missed all them red flags. How did I think they were orange or pink? What was I thinking? And that blows someone's confidence. So they want you to listen and connect to your intuition. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is for many of you, is telling you no, like loud. To I'm seeing angel number 2424 in this. That tells me that there's good times ahead for you, but they're also trying to let you know, man, that you're worth that. You're worth waiting for. You're worth waiting for something, and you're worth waiting for. You're worthy of affection. You're worthy of that leisure time. You shouldn't have to be killing yourself with the Nine of Wands. And you're worthy of pleasure, not stress, not always seeing a problem up ahead. And I feel that if you tell your family, according to angel number 2424, this is like, tell your family or your friends. And I'm talking about real family, real friends, not just, oh, we share blood. Let me tell you what's going on. Because some people clap for your downfall. But you tell the people you know care about you. And you'll find that you're all on the same page. And you'll see that everyone wants to work together with you effectively, and many of them are rooting for you. They're not sitting there going, look at Sagittarius over there in that situation. They're like, whoops, I know you're going to get there. I know you're going to make it. They're going to be telling you to build your confidence. Why aren't you confident? What? Come on, Sagittarius, you're you, right? If you spread love, it'll find its way back to you multiplied also. So spreading love for you would look like expressing how you feel to your family, focusing on right now about building yourself, like, I wouldn't say self-worth, but your confidence, and realizing or understanding that life is like speeding up and like pushing you towards accepting divine timing, divine timing in your space. Um, you're being seen, you're being shown these things in the future just to prepare you, just to be like, look, you don't need to see this and then freak out. You need to see this stuff so that you know what to do. Build your you got this. You freaking got this kind of vibe. Playing it safe is the Page of Pentacles and the Sun. The playing it safe, a lot of times Page of Pentacles speaks of fine print. For me, at least, this is someone who's applying for something, documentation. This is manifesting typically, which means we're taking actions to making something happen. So we're playing it safe and getting all our documents together, all of our information. We're digging deeper, and we're finding out what we can find out, and we're excited about doing so. But the intention of this is to say, I just want the truth. I just want everything out in the open so I know what to do. Right? Because I see a problem. Judgment speaks of, sometimes it's redemptive. Sometimes it's actual literal judgment. Sometimes for me, it's a cycle. So a lot of times too, this is transmutation. Transmutation means spirits taking one thing that it may be an issue that you're feeling like I'm offended by this, or I have to really stand my ground and fight for myself. It takes that situation and changes it into something more beneficial to you, right? Because energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transmuted or transformed. So this a lot of and judgment also for me also speaks of something happening over and over again. It's a second chance or coming back, a second coming to something. So, taking a second look at something. So I see an issue, Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands, that keeps repeating. And so that may be what you're judging a lot of everything off of is like, what's the point? Because it's just going to happen again. And that's not so. The angels are screaming out, no. So this angel number breaks down to a singular 3. And with today's energy being a 6, a universal 6, they want you to optimistically go after things, optimistically fulfill your obligations, your responsibilities. Go after this with this optimism of like, I know I'm going to succeed. I know things are going to work out. I know that Spirit's got my back. And if I go with the flow and just Spirit's showing me I need to look into something, like I don't know where something's going to be revealed to you, an issue. And as issue comes up, follow that trail, because it's not being brought to you for no reason. So you could be dealing with another Sagittarius, a Scorpio, or a Leo. Those are the main signs I'm seeing. I'm also seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, um, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So you could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, or a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. You could be dealing with a Libra, Scorpio cusp. I'm also seeing Capricorn, Aquarius cusp, and Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, yep, and Leo, Virgo. If you're not dealing with these signs, which you don't have to be, these signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.